In the latest promo for Young and the Restless, the mystery surrounding Alan's behavior kicks into overdrive as he and Ashley are back in Genoa City this week. Plus, Victor is once again going after Kyle. Last week, Jack made it clear that should Victor continue trying to come between Kyle and Claire, he'd have to answer to him. It seems Victor is unhappy that Claire and Kyle don't see it his way, and that they should stop seeing one another. Now, Victor's turning to someone else for help. Next week, Victor asks Audra, "Have you ever considered getting even with Kyle Abbott?" Audra replies, "Let's say I do want to get even. What do I get for that?" Ashley is back in town and is about to pay a visit to the past. Specifically, she's about to relive a time in particular that she'd probably rather forget. Jack asks his sister, "Do you think it is at all possible that it was Martin who survived that fall in Paris?" Finally, as Tracy swigs a drink in the suite she and Alan are sharing at the club, Alan walks in through the door with his bag and a smile. It seems he has no idea the Abbotts don't know if he's Martin or Alan, and we're guessing Tracy is going to demand answers from him now that he's home. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Pulse Canvas. It's me, Julie, here. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Keep watching, so let's dive into today's video. The Young and the Restless spoilers hint that Sharon Newman might eventually return to the dating pool. Could it be time for Nick Newman's jealousy to flare? Nick is an intuitive guy when it comes to Sharon, so he picked up on the fact that she had more than friendly feelings for him. Sharon and Nick addressed those feelings recently, but Nick doesn't want to risk their friendship since a romantic reunion might fail. As Nick essentially rejected Sharon, she may ultimately try to let go of any dreams of getting back together. Sharon might decide she needs to move on, and there's no better way to do that than by re-entering the dating pool. I and our fans know Esther Valentine has been on a dating app before, so she might urge Sharon to give it a try and see if her perfect match is out there. It's also possible Sharon will meet some handsome stranger in town, or maybe someone she knows could set her up on a blind date. Regardless, Nick may find he's not too keen on seeing Sharon with another man. Perhaps Nick could witness Sharon's attempt to find someone else and decide he doesn't like that at all. Nick's jealous side could come out along with his protective nature. We might see Nick disapprove of the new man in Sharon's life, or even go as far as trying to warn him away from her. That's when Nick might finally come to grips with his own desire for a reunion and accept that he's meant to be with Sharon. If nothing else, it could lead to a hot as Nick and Sharon's desires erupt. Joshua Morrow made a prediction in an interview with Woman's World recently about Sharon being Nick's next love scene partner. If that turns out to be the case, Nick and Sharon might land in bed together as they try to figure things out. In the meantime, Nick's jealousy could cause some drama if Sharon tries to move on with some other hunk on canvas. The Young and the Restless spoilers say Sharon's love life could come with some surprising news, so stick with us for updates on what's in store for her. We'll have other exciting Young and the Restless spoilers, updates and news to check out, so make us your favorite Y and R hotspot. The Young and the Restless spoilers for Monday, April 7 tease that Victor Newman wants payback and offers Audra Charles the chance to take revenge on Kyle Abbott. Victor invites Audra to the Jazz Lounge to discuss business prospects. As she is right to be, Audra doesn't trust her former boss. But she is tired of being unemployed, so she is interested in Victor's invite. Victor doesn't mince words and asks Audra if she'd like payback on Kyle. The question is a long time in coming, and right now Audra is happy with Nate Hastings. Audra knows Victor and understands that he has his own agenda. She asks why she should team with him, what's in it for her. Smart girl. Will Victor tell Audra to ruin Kyle and his granddaughter Claire Newman's relationship? He has made his ideas about this matter known, and Claire is very aware of possible sabotage. Everyone has warned her against getting involved with Kyle, who has a baby with another woman. Not to mention the Abbott-Newman feud. The deal that Victor strikes with Audra depends on how far Audra's willing to go for whatever Victor's willing to offer her. We predict that Audra may be asked to tempt Kyle and get him to cheat. Will Audra and Nate break up over her shenanigans? Victor has many irons in the fire, and so he may also quiz Audra about Damien Kane and Aristotle Dumas. No one seems to know who Aristotle really is, and, however, the Young and the Restless spoilers hint that Nate isn't happy with Audra's deal and thinks that trusting Victor will lead to disaster. Do you think he's right, Y and R fans? Nate has worked with Victor before, and he knows how dangerous he can be. But it may be that Audra is so desperate for some sort of career boost that she will ignore Nate at her own peril. Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Y and R right now. Come back here often for the Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates, and make us your favorite hotspot. Geno City is once again on the brink of an explosive power shift as Victor Newman makes a daring move, extending a tempting but dangerous offer to Audra Charles. With tensions still simmering between Audra and Kyle Abbott, Victor sees a golden opportunity to exploit her unresolved resentment. In a private, carefully calculated meeting, Victor plants the seed of vengeance. Have you ever thought about getting even with Kyle Abbott? But make no mistake, this isn't just about revenge, it's about control. Audra, as sharp and calculating as ever, is no stranger to navigating murky waters. Her past with Kyle is complicated and painful, and Victor's proposal stirs up old wounds. Yet, despite her strategic mind, Audra knows that aligning with a powerhouse like Victor comes at a cost. She questions his motives, especially when it's clear that he doesn't do anything without expecting a return. While revenge on Kyle could be sweet, Audra fears she may end up sacrificing her relationship with Nate Hastings in the process. Meanwhile, Victor's endgame is far bigger than Kyle. He wants to shake up the entire power dynamic in Geno City, and he sees Audra as a crucial chess piece. Whether through manipulation or temptation, Victor plans to use her to stir trouble between Kyle and Claire Newman. But Audra isn't so easily swayed. She may have her own counter-strategy brewing. As secrets about Aristotle Dumas and Damien Kane swirl, Victor also seeks to connect the dots, and Audra may hold key information. But the real question is, will Audra play by Victor's rules or flip the board entirely? One thing's for sure, alliances are shifting fast, and no one is safe from the fallout. Can Audra navigate this dangerous game without losing everything she's worked for? Fans of the Young and the Restless ally were as crushed as Sally when the truth came out that boyfriend Adam had slept with ex-wife Chelsea. And now, since Sally has moved on with Billy and Adam with Chelsea, it would seem that the door is closed to any possibility of the former couple getting back together again, or again, as the case may be. Is it really over and done, though? Not necessarily. Courtney Hope tells Soap Opera Digest that she believes her character will always have some love in her heart for Adam. But even if he wasn't with Chelsea, Sally wouldn't automatically run back into his arms. Not at this point. More than anything, it's a boundary and a will that she has to have for herself, not to fall for him again because she was disrespected. You can care about someone and love someone, but when they take advantage of you, you have to turn the page. Of course, if Sally turns enough pages, she could find herself starting a whole new chapter with Adam. Her dream is to have the family she never had, HopeTellSoaps.com, to have the career that she's always wanted. But at the same time, her deepest core fear is that she's going to be abandoned, that she won't be able to handle everything on her own, and people will just leave. Adam understands who she is to the core, she continues, and he loved her anyway. He helped her evolve into the person she needed to be. They are in many ways cut from the same cloth. but at the same time, they trigger one another so terribly. For the moment, Sally had probably better keep an eye on Phyllis, who may wind up revisiting long-gone feelings for Billy. You can bet that she's included in the new photo gallery below of soap's most incorrigible man-stealers. It was an action-packed week in Genoa City. The Young and the Restless knows how to bring the drama, and March 31, April 4 was no exception. Between Amy's starting treatment and Billy's mini meltdown, we stayed glued to our screens. We might not have seen Amy under a doctor's care, but it was nice to hear it's begun. Monday brought Amy back to Nate's house to rest after her first round of treatment. It seems Dr. Kelly is giving her hope, which is exactly what she needs right now. It is unfortunate she didn't exactly get a chance to rest, though, with all the drama going on with her son. We had ourselves a little chuckle on Tuesday when Billy got the rundown on Adam and Chelsea. He walked up to his ex, fully expecting her to laugh along with his quips about Adam, only to find out Chelsea was smitten once again. Was his visceral reaction to the news just because he despises Adam, or is it because he misses Chelsea? We think it's a little from column A and a sprinkle from column B. It's not often that we get to see the great Victor Newman stumped, so this whole Dumas business is interesting, to say the least. How is this mystery player remaining such a mystery? Victor has a whole team of sleuths at his fingertips. If he can't figure out identity, who can? As of Friday, everyone is still in the dark, and the anticipation has us on edge. A lead actress is finally returning to The Young and the Restless. A missing lead actress is finally resurfacing on The Young and the Restless. Check out which one, as well if any other popular performers from yesteryear or newcomers are joining the soap in contract, recurring, or day player roles. And find out if any of your favorite actors or actresses are exiting the CBS drama. After being off the canvas for months, Eileen Davidson is finally back on the Genoa City scene as Ashley Abbott. Look for the character to make her first appearance on Tuesday, April 8. She'll share scenes with her TV brother, Peter Bergman's Jack. Beth Maitland gets more airtime as Tracy Abbott this week too, while Christopher Cousins is back as Dr. Alan Laurent. The two actors interact on Tuesday, April 8, when Alan returns from Paris. Connor Floyd pops in as Chance Chancellor. The GC Cop airs on Monday, April 7, in scenes with Allison Lanier's Summer, and on Wednesday, April 9. In a devastating turn of events, beloved Young and the Restless icon Eric Braeden, who has portrayed the indomitable Victor Newman for over 4 decades, has confirmed that he is battling cancer in its final stage, leaving fans stunned, heartbroken, and pouring out overwhelming support from across the globe. The 83-year-old Emmy-winning actor took to social media in a raw and emotional video where he opened up about his diagnosis, treatment, and ongoing fight. The typically strong and stoic star appeared visibly shaken but determined. The news hit Young and the Restless fans like a tidal wave, many of whom have grown up watching Braeden bring Victor Newman to life as the powerful, ruthless, yet deeply complex patriarch of the Newman dynasty. Since joining Y&R in 1980, Braeden has become more than just a soap star. He is a legend, the heart of Genoa City, and the soul of a show that has captivated millions for over 50 years. Whether he was locking horns with Jack Abbott, falling in and out of love with Nikki, or building the Newman Empire, Victor Newman has remained one of daytime's most iconic characters, largely thanks to Braeden's unmatched charisma and powerhouse performances. His diagnosis marks a somber chapter not just in his personal life, but in the lives of viewers who have considered him part of their families for decades. Despite the grim prognosis, Braeden remains hopeful and fiercely determined, refusing to let the illness define him. The soap world and Hollywood community have come out in full force to support the legendary actor. Melody Thomas Scott tweeted, "You are the strongest man I know. We are all here for you, my dearest friend." Joshua Morrow, you've taught me so much on screen and off. You're not just a father figure on the show, you're one in real life too. We've got you. Eileen Davidson, Amelia Heinel, and countless co-stars have posted heartfelt tributes, calling Brayden a warrior, a mentor, and an irreplaceable part of our world. Fans around the world have been sharing their own Victor Newman memories, lighting virtual candles and launching the trending hashtag, #StandWithEric. While no official statement has been made by the show's producers, sources close to Y&R suggest that Brayden's on-screen time may be reduced as he continues treatment. However, they also stress that the character of Victor is not being written off, a testament to Eric's enduring commitment to the role he made legendary. Eric Brayden has battled many adversaries as Victor Newman, corporate sharks, bitter rivals, even death itself. But this real-life battle is his toughest yet. Still, if there's one thing fans know for sure, it's this: Eric Brayden doesn't back down. To Eric, you've inspired millions with your strength, talent, and heart. Now, we stand with you, in love, in prayer, and in hope. In a shocking move that no one saw coming, Allison Lanier, the fan-favorite actress behind Summer Newman Abbott on The Young and the Restless, has officially bid farewell to the hit CBS soap. And the drama behind the scenes may be just as juicy as what's happening on screen. Lanier's exit was confirmed late last night in a surprise announcement from her publicist, sending fans into absolute meltdown mode across social media. But is there more to the story than meets the eye? Whispers from insiders suggest that Lanier's departure may not have been entirely voluntary. Sources close to the set claim creative differences between the actress and the writing team may have played a role in the abrupt goodbye. Some even speculate a behind-the-scenes power struggle between cast members over airtime and storyline focus. Could this mean that Summer's explosive breakup with Kyle was just the tip of the iceberg? Allison's final scenes as Summer aired this week, and they did not disappoint. In a whirlwind episode, Summer made a heart-wrenching decision to leave Genoa City after learning of Kyle's ongoing entanglement with Audra. Tearful goodbyes with Phyllis and Daniel left fans sobbing. The final shot of Summer boarding a plane with a single suitcase left viewers stunned and speculating, is this really the end or just a pause? While there's no official word on recasting, the show's producers have left the door wide open for a future return. Still, fans are already split. Should the role be recast, or should Summer's character stay off-screen until Lanier is ready to return? Others, however, believe the character is too vital to the Newman and Abbott families to be gone for long, and a recast may be just around the corner. So what's next for the talented actress? Rumors are swirling that Lanier has been in talks for a major streaming series, and she's reportedly been approached for a lead role in an upcoming romantic drama. While nothing has been confirmed, insiders say she's aiming to break out beyond daytime and into prime time. Y&R fans have taken to social media in droves, expressing everything from heartbreak to outrage to hope. We just got her. She brought fire and heart to Summer. This better be a short break. Y&R won't be the same without her. Total plot twist. I didn't see this coming, at all. Petitions to bring her back have already begun circulating, with hashtags like #BringBackAllison and #NotMeSummer trending in soap forums and online groups. Whatever the real reason behind Allison Lanier's departure, one thing is clear: she made an unforgettable mark as Summer Newman, and fans will be feeling the loss for a long time. Is this truly goodbye, or just goodbye for now? Stay tuned, because in the world of the young and the restless, no one ever stays gone for long. In the high-stakes world of the young and the restless, power struggles and betrayals are nothing new. But this time, Kyle Abbott finds himself at the center of a battle that could alter the course of his life forever. His growing feud with Victor Newman, the ruthless business mogul, reaches a boiling point, forcing Kyle to make a bold move that could change everything. Victor, known for his dominance and cutthroat tactics, has long seen Kyle as nothing more than a pawn in his grand game of power. With his manipulative ways, he plays Kyle like a disposable tool, belittling him at every turn. But Kyle has had enough. After realizing the depth of Victor's deceit, he decides to strike back, risking everything to free himself from the Newmans' control. His shocking decision? To betray Victor in a way no one saw coming. Kyle's choice doesn't just put him at odds with Victor, it sends shockwaves through both the Abbott and Newman families. Claire, deeply torn between her love for Kyle and her unwavering loyalty to Victor, begs him to reconsider. She knows that defying Victor comes with dire consequences, not just for Kyle but for the entire Abbott family. But Kyle refuses to back down, determined to prove he's not someone to be used or discarded. Meanwhile, Nate Hastings finds himself caught in a moral dilemma. His loyalty to Victor is tested when he's forced to choose between supporting Victor's iron-fisted rule or siding with Devon, a decision that could create lasting divisions within the Hastings family. Lily and Devon push Nate to turn against Victor, fearing the influence he wields over them all. But Nate, torn between duty and personal values, stands firm, unwilling to make a choice that could shatter everything he's built. As Kyle and Victor's rivalry escalates, Claire finds herself more conflicted than ever. She dreams of uniting the Newman and Abbott families, but realizes that as long as Victor remains in power, harmony may be impossible. Her plea for Kyle to compromise falls on deaf ears, leading to heated confrontations and painful realizations. Claire's love for Kyle is strong, but can it survive the growing war between their families? In the end, Kyle's decision will set the stage for an all-out war. Will he succeed in taking down Victor, or will he suffer the consequences of going up against the most ruthless man in Genoa City? As family alliances shift and loyalties are tested, one thing is clear: this battle is far from over, and the fallout will change everything. End of an era. Eric Braeden announces his heartbreaking exit from Young and the Restless, fans in shock. By Soap Flash Daily. The Young and the Restless universe has been forever changed as Eric Braeden, the iconic actor who has brought the unforgettable Victor Newman to life for over 40 years, has officially announced his exit from the show, and fans are devastated. In a heartfelt and emotional post shared on his Instagram, Braeden made the heartbreaking revelation, confirming that after decades of playing the powerful patriarch of the Newman family, his time on the iconic daytime soap has come to an end. The announcement has sent shockwaves through the soap opera community, leaving both fans and fellow cast members reeling. For many, Braeden is not just a star on the show. He's a living legend who helped define Y&R and turned it into a daytime powerhouse. Since first appearing on Y&R in 1980, Braeden's portrayal of Victor Newman has become one of the most iconic characters in soap opera history. Victor's ruthless business dealings, passionate love affairs, and complicated family dynamics have kept viewers on the edge of their seats for decades. Braeden's ability to embody the complexity of a man who can be both a villain and a hero has earned him countless accolades, including multiple Daytime Emmy Awards. But Victor Newman is more than just a character. He's the heart of Genoa City, and with Braeden's departure, fans fear the show may never be the same. While Braeden's exit is clearly emotional, sources close to the actor reveal that this decision wasn't taken lightly. Health concerns and a desire to spend more time with his family are said to be key factors in his departure. However, insiders also suggest that Braeden is ready for new challenges, and after over 4 decades in the role, he feels that his time as Victor has come to a natural conclusion. Still, it's impossible not to wonder if Braeden's decision also reflects the changing landscape of daytime TV, where many of the soap operas that once dominated the airwaves have seen declining ratings in recent years. Y&R is no exception, and many fans fear that Brayden's exit may signal the end of an era for the show as a whole. The outpouring of love and support for Brayden's decision has been overwhelming. Co-stars, former colleagues, and fans alike have flooded social media with tributes to the actor who has not only played Victor Newman, but has also become a mentor and friend to many on and off the set. Melody Thomas Scott: "You've been my partner in crime for so many years. Victor and Nikki have been through it all, and so have we. I love you, Eric, and I'll miss you more than words can say." Joshua Morrow: "You are an icon, Eric. I can't put into words how much you've meant to me personally and to Y&R. I'm honored to have shared the screen with you for all these years." Even former castmates, including Sharon and Peter Bergman, have expressed their gratitude and admiration for Brayden's legacy. While the future of Victor Newman on Y&R remains unclear, Brayden's exit doesn't necessarily mean that Victor will be written off. Spoilers hint at a final farewell storyline that will undoubtedly leave fans with tears in their eyes. Whether Victor's departure from Genoa City is tied to a dramatic family event or a new chapter in his life, one thing is for sure: Victor's legacy will never be forgotten. As for Eric Brayden, fans are eager to see what his next chapter will look like. With his unparalleled talent, it's safe to assume that this is far from the last we've seen of him. Whether he chooses to take on new projects in television, film, or even pursue other passions, Brayden's mark on the world of entertainment will never fade. As the final episodes featuring Victor air, Y&R fans are flooded with emotions. From heart-wrenching tributes on social media to countless petitions begging Brayden to reconsider, it's clear that his legacy on The Young and the Restless will live on forever. Eric Brayden's departure marks the end of an era for Y&R and for daytime television itself. As we say goodbye to Victor Newman, we can only hope that his legacy continues to inspire and entertain for generations to come. Eric, you will be missed, but never forgotten. Tensions explode and secrets unravel in The Young and the Restless on Monday, April 7, 2025, as Audra Charles finds herself caught in a thrilling game of mystery, betrayal, and power struggles. In a twist that jolts Genoa City, Audra receives a surprise invitation from an unknown sender, an enigma that immediately sparks speculation across town. Is Holden Novak the one pulling strings from the shadows? Or could a more sinister presence be making their move? No one knows for sure, but what's evident is that this invite may be the key to a game-changing confrontation with her hidden past. Audra's life has long been a tightrope walk across shifting alliances and double dealings, and now this unexpected message could alter her trajectory once again. It might be a trap from an old enemy, a subtle reach-out from a forgotten friend, or even a test designed to measure her loyalty. As she prepares to face the unknown, questions mount. What ghosts from her past might this encounter awaken? Amid this mystery, rumors of Tucker McCall's return intensify. Fans are whispering about clues dropped in recent episodes, suggesting Tucker's reappearance may be imminent. But the most spine-chilling speculation: Tucker might actually be Aristotle Dumas, the elusive figure who's become a looming presence in several characters' storylines. If true, this would not just rattle Audra, but rewrite the fabric of Genoa City's entire power grid. A man presumed to be gone could be hiding in plain sight, assuming a terrifying new identity that merges history, deception, and a thirst for control. Meanwhile, across town, Victor Newman is once again meddling, but with a purpose. Lily Winters is preparing to confront a source who's been feeding her falsehoods about Damian Kane and the shadowy Aristotle Dumas. She heads to the mustache, full of fury and determination, ready to call out the lies that have misled her. But just as she's about to erupt, Victor intercepts. He offers unsolicited advice, true to his nature, but beneath the cold delivery lies hard-won wisdom. Victor's insight, though brash, may be the reality check Lily needs to survive the manipulative chessboard of Genoa City. His message? In a town like this, you either learn from your enemies or fall victim to them. And then there's Tracy Abbott, who may be nearing a reckoning of her own. She's been entangled in a secretive strategy, possibly involving Alan/Martin Loron, but recent developments suggest she might need to pull back and rethink everything. With betrayals and power plays running rampant, Tracy's choices could tip the balance of multiple alliances. Her actions might not only redefine her future, but shift the loyalties and rivalries that keep Genoa City in perpetual chaos. As these three stories converge, the puzzle deepens. Audra's invitation, Victor's hard truths to Lily, and Tracy's quiet recalculations all seem to be part of a larger, more dangerous game. The stage is being set for a monumental shift, where no relationship is safe, no secret stays buried, and no identity can be trusted. What makes Monday's episode of The Young and the Restless so thrilling is the seamless way it weaves each thread into the larger story: power, ambition, deception, and identity crisis. As these plotlines collide, viewers are left questioning not just what will happen next, but who they can believe at all.